Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana Homestead here. And guess what today is? Time to plant the garlic. I finally got it. I've been waiting and waiting. It felt like it was never coming. I actually only ordered about 2 heads of the elephant garlic. And it doesn't look like much because it ain't much, but the cloves are really huge. Let's see here. Um, they also came with it's called corms. I know some of y'all might be familiar with it. When a head of garlic is growing, and it's in this. See, this is the bulb form. They look corm. They grow off the bottom. Kind of looks like that when you pull them up. You can plant these, and I will plant these. But to start out, we're talking about these may take up to 2 years to make a head of garlic. Okay, these right here, your main seed that you could be planting may take 9 months to a year. Now, down here, 9 months to a year could mean you're only going to get a bulb of garlic. Okay. If we don't have, we don't, if we don't get enough, excuse me, if we don't get enough cold weather for this to actually stratify, then the bulb won't split. Now, you can leave them in the ground up to 2 years, and by the second year, you may get it to within that second year, or even before 2 years, you may be able to get it to split and actually make the cloves of garlic. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. Sure, some of y'all are aware about some of this stuff I'm talking about because there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that they get more in depth into it, and there's a lot of information out there. This is going to be my test run. I have never grown garlic ever in my life, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Now, instead of me planting this in one of my other beds and taking up the room in that bed for an extended period of time, in case I would need it for something else, I'd rather not do that. So I'm just going to go ahead. If you can see right here, I got one of my planters right here that I went ahead and filled up, and I moved it right here. Is one I had in another area. But we'll go ahead and plant them in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect my irrigation system into that. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Let me show you how I'm going to plant these in this bucket here. Everything in this bucket is already amended. The only other thing I'm going to have to do is add some blood meal and bone meal to it. I'm going to go ahead and put them in. And also, I think I failed to say that elephant garlic is part of the allium family. Okay, it's actually um, related to the leek. If you know what a leek is, I haven't grown those neither, and I've never really even tasted a leek. But that's why these things they do so well down here in the South. Other than your hard neck or soft neck garlics, those make the smaller little heads of garlic, but those need a couple of months or if not longer of just cold weather for those to actually go through stratification. Unlike this, say 9 months. In 9 months, I make a big old bulb. It's gonna make a big round bulb first, look like an onion almost, and gonna make that big round bulb. And say I don't want to wait, for it to split. I can go ahead and pull it and use it in the kitchen and cook with it. You don't have to wait for an elephant garlic to actually, go through the stratification because I might not even get that this year. It might take me 2 years for it to wait on this to split. So, but like I said, it's gonna take some time, and we'll just keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Let me go ahead and go get my fertilizers, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna plant this. I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just add bone meal and blood meal over the whole bed. Give it a good dust in here. Now, I know I've said this before and I'll say it again. Bone meal and blood meal is an organic fertilizer. Okay. It's going to take months for this to break down before the plant can take it up. The good thing about using it in this setting is that these bulbs, these garlic bulb, seed bulb, whatever you want to call it, cloves, they're not going to be ready to take anything up until they come to the surface. So, and that might take a couple of weeks to a month before I see anything coming up, maybe 2 months before I see anything coming up. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is my first time, and if this is your first time, guess what? We'll do it together, and we'll compare the results, and we'll see, who did good, who didn't do good, and troubleshoot the problems, and we'll go from there. Now, let's see. I have one, two, there's like 7 big ones and a couple of those corms. You just want to make about a 4-inch deep hole, about 4 inches. We're going to space them about 6 inches. And you're going to take the pointed side, goes up. That's where the green stalk's going to come up. That bottom little round piece at the bottom, that's your root. You want that root to go down in the soil. Put it down about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches. And in this case, I'm just going to go all the way around my little tub here. I'm going to do those few, and I'm going to just stop so I can cover them. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of blood meal in each hole around the garlic. A little bit of bone meal also. Put it on in there. Go ahead and put my other ones in. I just wanted to do that so I didn't bury it before I could get my blood meal and bone meal in there. Go ahead and do those two. I had enough for the big ones to go ahead and put them all the way around. And I'll take them little small ones and I'm going to just go ahead and put them in the middle where I got empty space at. Go ahead and get all this covered up. And you have to water this in real good. Let's see, I got 4 other little pieces here. Go ahead and set them in the middle where I got a little empty space. Same thing, bone meal, blood meal. And cover them up. And it's that easy. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and connect my I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. Connect my irrigation system to go ahead and bring it into this container here, so I don't have to worry about standing out here watering this thing every day. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have some emitter drip line that's got a emitter every 6 inches. That's the one I'm gonna use, and I got my thing running right now, but I'm turning that one off so I can tap into it. I got a little barb that I'm gonna put on the end of this. That's gonna go on the inside of my main drip line. Got a hole puncher here. I'm gonna go ahead and punch a hole in it. Okay. Clean break. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on in there. Snaps right in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see how much I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna go all around this bucket. Nothing fancy. way I can measure how much I'm gonna need, and then let's see. I don't have to be right on top of everything. Get ready to soak this down by hand anyway for the first time. This. Um, See, I'll cut it off about right here. I got a little plug. You probably can't even see that, but a little plug I'm gonna put on the end of this to close the end of the line off. And if y'all curious about where I got my drip line system, it was from dripdepot.com online. If you're interested in it, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just telling you what I got and where I got it from. Now that I got that set up, if you can see how that looks, I just went around here. Um, the ones in the middle, this should soak it good. So if it don't, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just tap into the end of this line and I'll bring it into the middle, kind of like a little spiral deal. And I might just do that anyway, but I'm just basically showing you how I'm gonna set this up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get it watered down. Go ahead and soak it down real good, guys. The soil in this bucket was really dry. We haven't got rain for about 4 weeks, I think. So starting to feel like another little drought setting in. The weather feels great. It's beautiful. It's probably in the 70s right now. Well, closer to 80, but we got another cool front coming that should put us in the 70s during the day and the 50s a couple of nights. So that's gonna be nice too. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me today. Uh, Hope y'all learned something from that. If y'all have any questions or comments, y'all can go ahead and leave them in the comment section. But it's just a little short video today. But I think by next weekend I'll go ahead and do a little garden tour and show y'all what's going on with everything and how everything's been doing. So y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for joining me. We'll see y'all later. God bless.